In today's video, I want to talk about DeMar DeRozan. Now, DeMar DeRozan, as everyone knows, he's been playing amazing this year, along with the whole Bulls team playing amazing. And I personally didn't think that he would be this good this year. So in today's video, I'm going to explain why I didn't think he would be good and how good he's been playing. So let's get right into it. So DeMar DeRozan, last season, he just came off one of his worst seasons ever in a few years. It's been a few years since he's had this bad of a season. So I'm going to put up his stats in a minute. Here you can see DeRozan's stats. I have circled the year, the points per game, and the assists per game. You can see his best year was in 2016-17 when he averaged 27 points a game on the Raptors. He then followed it by 23 points and 5 assists. Then he finally went to the San Antonio Spurs where he averaged 21 points and 6 assists. And then you could see the next season he averaged 22 points and 6 assists. And last year he averaged roughly 22 points and 7 assists. So you can see his stats, they have just consistently been getting worse and worse. It's not terrible. They're still great stats. But you could see, compared to 2016-17, he's just been getting older and he has been getting worse. DeRozan's play style has also changed a lot too. Before, he used to be that primary option, the first option, score most of the buckets. But lately, ever since he went to the San Antonio Spurs, he has been more of that point forward. He still likes to have that ball in his hands. He still likes to score a lot, but he's fine with dribbling the ball up the court, running the offense, and maybe even making some, passes here and there. He's becoming a little bit less unselfish as the years went by. But with that being said, I still found him more of a scorer, and especially on the Spurs, he was the one option. He's been the one option most of his career. So now, with DeRozan joining the Chicago Bulls, I originally thought it was a weird fit. So now I am going to play some clips of me, kind of not really dissing the signing, but just kind of saying it was a weird signing. So here's the first clip. Now, DeRozan is starting regression. And that clip was pretty straightforward. That was me talking about all of the new signings. And I basically talked about, it's pretty straightforward. I basically said he's regressing, and that's not really his fault. It's just age. He's getting older, and you can't expect a guy to get better with age. You expect DeRozan is well past his prime, and even though he is putting up solid, borderline all-star caliber numbers, this year with a new team and a new system and all that stuff, new teammates, I expected him to play a lot worse, especially with the age factor. I expected him maybe only 19 points a game and being a lot more inefficient, but that's just because of his age. So that was the first reason why I didn't think DeRozan signing was that good, because he himself just wouldn't be putting up the best stats. And now here is the second clip of me talking about the DeRozan signing. DeRozan is kind of a weird fit for the Bulls, but hey, it's skill. So basically, this is me saying, even with regression, DeRozan would still be a great player, but it was a weird fit on the Chicago Bulls team, and I'm going to explain why I thought that it was a weird fit. Like I said, DeRozan is just a pure scorer, and I see him he has become more of a point forward over the years, been a little bit more selfless, but still, I see him as more of a score-first player. And when he goes out on the court, it's his job. He thinks that it's his job to score. Now on the Chicago Bulls, they already have a young, great start in Zach LaVine. And I had a feeling that they would tell DeRozan, this coaching staff, Billy Donovan would say, you know what, DeRozan, you kind of just got to sit around the three-point line, let LaVine do his ISO work, and all that stuff. And DeRozan would just be a second option. So he'd be getting a lot less shots a game, and just overall he would be playing a lot worse. He also isn't the best shooter, so if you have DeRozan sitting around the three-point line, you're not going to really, the 3 points isn't guaranteed when DeRozan shoots it. DeRozan is more of a mid-range maestro, still very athletic even after all these years, and he's very athletic, likes to get to the rim, and likes to dunk it a lot. So with him not being the number one option, LaVine getting all the touches or most of the touches, he would have to sit around the three-point line, which would lead to a very bad season for him because shooting is not his specialty. His defense is also below average, and once again, it comes with age. And like I said about his playmaking, he has become more unselfish. But I still don't think playmaking is his strong suit, and I expected this team to be, still good because it is skill at the end of the day. But I didn't think DeRozan would be good because I thought that on the Bulls he would have a completely new role that he's never had before at all in his career. This new role would be, don't take every shot. You have to pass the ball more. I think the Bulls really valued Zach LaVine, and they wanted DeRozan. They would be willing to put DeRozan, to the side. He would still, get a little bit of touches, but at the end of the day, it would just be Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan's job to find LaVine, not score. And I think that I thought that this would have really screwed up DeRozan's game. And yeah, those are the two reasons why I didn't think the DeRozan signing would be that good. It's a weird fit, DeRozan has a completely new role, and regression is hitting. But don't get me wrong, I am a huge DeMar DeRozan fan that used to play for the Toronto Raptors, the team I'm a fan of, and trading him was kind of hard when the Raptors won the championship in return for Kawhi. But even with all, my love for DeRozan, I just didn't expect this to be a good signing. But this year, DeMar DeRozan has definitely proved me wrong. He has been playing amazing this year, and now I'm about to pull up his stats. In 24 games this season, DeMar DeRozan has been playing amazing. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 50% from the field, 33% from 3, and 89% from the line. Now, I haven't watched many Bulls games this year, but DeRozan, just from what I see, he just fits. Like, I stated many reasons just like a few minutes ago as to why I didn't think DeRozan would fit. But yeah, he just fits. Billy Donovan has found a way to, give DeRozan many opportunities to score the basketball while still making LaVine arguably his number one option. They have both been playing relatively the exact same. They're putting up relatively the exact same stats, and the Bulls are amazing. So I don't know how Billy Donovan's doing it, giving both DeRozan and LaVine opportunity. And DeRozan this year was 6th in MVP voting at one point. And considering the fact that I did not think that DeRozan would be this good, like, my predictions for him was, 19 points, maybe even lower, and not even in All-Star conversations. And now the fact that he's in MVP conversation is truly amazing. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of DeRozan, but I just really underestimated him this year. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe. We are 13 subscribers away from 100. So if we can get that by the end of 2021, that would be amazing. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.